I thought that I was an absolute loser. I'd been getting a lot of hate and disrespect at my school, and I went away for holidays to my hometown, and I planned to meet up with a few of my friends. And there's this area, and about a few thousand people my age go there every Saturday night. So it was perfect. My friends and I, we planned to go out. We were having a good laugh. I was basically in this conversation with a group of girls and this one guy that I'd met a while ago. My other friends were going to do something else. And I was cracking all these jokes. They were finding me really funny. I was in amazing conversation. They were really respectful too. And I realized that there wasn't really a problem with me. People who were hating on me were just viewing me how they'd always viewed me. People who hated on me were just viewing me from their first impressions. And I realized that you can be the fucking sickest guy in the world, the funniest guy in the world, but if you never go out, nobody will to go out more from that point. And I made so many more friends, and here's some photos. By the end of this video, you will know how to make friends fast. And if you want help with that, suddenly being lonely, to win some really good friends, click the link in the description now, and we'll work on that together. I'm gonna work really hard to make sure you never have to deal with that problem. I'm Finn, and I help young guys make good friends. I remember this one time, I used to go to this thing every Friday. It was a group of people and we'd all play tennis. And it was all people my age, and I was really young at the time. I was about 8, and I was making some good friends from there. I was meeting people who I would talk to more often when I would see them. I would be hanging out with them, those people, every single Friday night. There was this other time where I was in this cricket group. This was about the same time, but I think I was a little bit older. And I was making friends from there who I would go and I would hang out with on Saturdays and have a good time with them. And I was doing all this because I was joining sports groups where there was people my age and we had something to easily connect over, which was the sport we were playing. So we could talk forever about sport and the teams and the things that's going on. We could play that together. We could go play the sport together. And it was really amazing for meeting new people. This one time I'm in this gym and I saw this guy. And I went straight up to him. I was like, yo, what's up, bro? I've never seen you here before. What's your name? And he introduced himself and he was really, really friendly. He was like, yeah, nice to meet you, Anna. Hey, let me know. We should go run a workout sometime. And we were like, yeah, I'm 100% down, bro. And we had a great chat and everything. And I realized, because this is not the only time that something like that's happened, I realized that the people in the gym, they're working on themselves. And you both have something in common. So it's really easy to talk to people in the gym, and you're all good people, you're all kind, and you want to be better people and do well in life. And so it's the perfect place to meet people. There's anywhere where you can just relate to other people. For example, if you like chess, go to a chess club. You like playing music, go to a music place. Because then it's really easy to start conversations. I've just given you some of the places that I've gone to make really good friends. But by the way, bro, how you can make friends. And those are the places you can go to meet people. But I want to give you this quick fucking shortcut. You take the normal path, or you just fucking shortcut everything. This one time, I just picked up my phone and I messaged these 2 different girls. I was friends with them. I was like, hey, do you want to hang out in a few days? We hung out. Both of them. Different time where there was this girl that I knew 2 years ago who we used to hang out in a group. And I messaged her and I was like, are you in Hong Kong at the moment? And she was like, yeah, we just ended up meeting up together. This girl that I'd hung out with last December, in April, I hadn't spoken to her a single time since. I reached out to her and we met up together. There's way more examples and I don't want to ramble on. But this is just some examples from the top of my head of when I've invited people to things and it's gone really well. And that's what happens when you have balls. I literally just picked up my phone and sent it from there. Don't be afraid that somebody's going to turn you down. But even if somebody does turn you down, don't be too worried about it. I remember asking my friend times to hang out, and every time he'd be like, sorry man, I got sport on today, sorry man, can't hang out this Saturday. And after 6 times of me asking him, then he agreed, and then we met up and we had a good time. And so sometimes people won't be free, but you shouldn't overthink that and think they don't like you all the time. You shouldn't be too pushy. You probably shouldn't ask 5 times unless you know that they're a really kind person. But afraid of somebody not coming when you invite them. Because there's this other time of when I was talking to a guy and we were like, yeah, we should meet up, bro. And so I invited him, but he just said sorry, bro, I'm not. Kept asking him and we never met up. But in hindsight, I realized now he probably just didn't really like me. And the reason I know this is because he was giving me the signs in real life that I wasn't picking up on. He wasn't trying to talk to me. He wasn't conversation with me. He wasn't being friendly or warm in person. It's really something you need to worry about. And the point that I'm making here is, even though he didn't like me that much, he still was polite. He was like, sorry bro, I'm not free, sorry, I don't think I'll be able to meet you. It can still be hard to do this kind of thing. You can reach out, And I completely understand. I will make sure that you make some amazing friends. If you click the link in the description, I'll work really fucking hard. Imagine you're with a group of friends and you're eating dinner and you're making everybody laugh and you're having a great time and you finally feel like you're around amazing people. Well, if you want my help with that, bro, click the link in the description now. But I get it. You might still be scared to invite people to hang. You might not even have friends already. But I'll tell you what you need to do then. And I'm sorry because it takes a little bit long. What I was telling you, that like the fucking shortcut of inviting people out, you instantly make friendships, bro. Instantly. You might be wondering, like, sports group. Well, what the fuck do I do when I get there? I remember this time I got to the gym, and I'm pretty sure I already told you the story. I went up to this guy and I just said, hey, what's up, bro? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going up to somebody immediately and saying hi. But I understand, it might still seem hard. And I've got the perfect fucking method for anybody who might feel like this is still too hard. Because first I want to explain. This one time I went to the supermarket after I hadn't been social in like a month. And I had this chat with like serving me. And immediately after that I noticed a difference. Like instantly got to this person's like house that I was staying at. And I was like talking to them. I went to grab some food. And when I got back, I was so much more warm. I was finding it way easier to get in conversation. And after that, after such a small thing, I was still talking to other people easier. And so if you're struggling that much, I have the perfect plan. Which by using like the idea that if you just talk to one person, you get better, you get more comfortable. So I reckon your problem is either you're not comfortable around other people yet, you're not even trying and you're not even talking to anybody new. So the first thing is you need to be going somewhere where you can meet new people. And the second thing, bro, here's how to improve. And I learned this because I was talking to my friend this one time and he used to be really awkward. And how he went from becoming really social. Every day he would go, like times a week, he would go for a run. And when he would go for his run, a week that he went for his runs, like a few weeks before he'd started going running, he had decided, he wrote down, I want to become more social. And so every day when I go out for this run, I'm going to smile at somebody. Because he was really autistic, so he just smiled at them. So he would go for his run, smile at a few people. And at first that was really difficult. But after about a week, it was not that bad anymore. So now he started saying hi, and he wrote that down. This week I want to say hi to everybody I run past. And it went really well. He was like, fuck, I didn't think I was going to be able to get over that. Normally I can't even say hi. And so then after that, he said, hey, how are you, for the next week. And he ended up becoming so much more social just by changing that small thing, just by getting in these conversations a few extra times a week. When he was talking to me in real life, I instantly noticed a difference, and I asked him about what he had been doing. So bro, if you really want to take action, like, are you genuinely going to take action? Do you really want a difference in your life? Well, if you've watched all this and you don't want to be some mindless scroller who just watches videos and gets no results, write down on a piece of paper, I want to be more social. And the place that you're going to go, it could be a cafe, it could be when you go for a walk every day. Literally just every single day, or maybe only 3 or 4 times a week, you're at like a martial arts gym once or twice a week, wherever. Write it down and make sure it's at least one thing a week. And make sure at least something's written down, even if it's not perfect. And say, I want to make better friends, and every day I'm going to just say hi to somebody at the gym. And you don't even have to have a longer conversation. Every day I'm going to say hi to the person who works at the front office of the gym. And bro, I get it. It might still be really hard, but if you want my help, getting to a point where you're like being with your friends and you're like have a laugh whenever you go out, you're going to a gym and you can meet people effortlessly. You're never fucking lonely and you never feel that horrible pain again. When I was lonely, it was the worst period of my life. Well, if you want my help getting away from that shit, click the link in the description now. Have a good day, bro.